You are listening to
Rascal Tunes 1.
Feed the Elephant.
You're supposed to be a warrior for good. You're going to have to make the decision whether or not your life is going to be invested as a force for good.
It's going to take something called courage. Courage is what separates the wannabes from those who have, because it takes courage to step forward and pursue your dream consistently.
But I want you to hear this, and I want you to hear it good. It's not okay to lose. It's not okay to lose.
The scars you acquire by exercising courage and becoming a champion will never make you inferior.
What you do, speak so loudly. What you say, I can't hear.
Because every time you show the plan, you prove that you have the courage to do something that the average person will never do.
You'll take some shots. You'll have some problems. But champions are made in the one more fight. Can you get up that one last time? I mean, one more time, bam, one more time, bam, one more time, bam. You gotta keep getting up and getting up and getting up and fighting and fighting and fighting.
I want to see what happens when you get to the breaking point. I want to see you learn to push. I want to see if you got the will to win.
Sacrifice is nothing other than the production of sacred things.
They make one contact or get one no, and they start throwing a little temper tantrum like my little 2-year-old daughter. Like, you big sissy, get up, right? Stay tough. Overcoming fear and resistance. That's what tough in this is.
Chris, I just can't seem to get it going. Get a bigger dream, or run from a bigger dread, and muster the substance that makes champions.
My attitude is, I commit to doing this business, whatever it takes, period. I don't care if I have to go out every night of the week.
They finally did it. They faced their Goliath and they found out that he would fall. We're in a battle. Battle is actually the easiest part. Preparing yourself for battle and walking out, that's the tough part. See, in order to beat Goliath, you're going to have to get some leverage on yourself. You're going to have to prepare yourself for battle. You have the honor, the fidelity, and the character to see it through. Goliath is calling. Go meet him. Even players who had been cut came and saw Vince Lombardi. Why did they love the man who treated them like dogs? Because he didn't really treat them like dogs. He expected more out of them than they expected out of themselves. I see greatness in this room, and it's my responsibility to help you bring it out.
The secret to success is there is no secret. Power player always has been, is now, always will be how we build a team.
If I had to put my total faith in the business on how people would perform left to their own natural tendencies, I'd be in a straitjacket in a padded room. There has to be a way that you build the business that's structured, that's predictable.
Let's walk through, make sure we all understand the play. Because it's not enough just to call it, we got to execute the play. we're gonna call. It's Hot 1, it's Hot 2, Power Player. It's Hot 1, it's Hot 2, Power Player. See, Power Player is a system where we go 10 or 4 in the tap group. That means 10 levels of depth, 4 on system. We go 5 levels of depth on a second leg, 2 on system. That's Power Player.
Now, it probably wouldn't surprise you to know this, but we have a CD pack called Power Player Pack.
You know what? We were always talking about Power Player everywhere we went.
10 and 4, that's our play. Every month. Every month.
A real Power Player carries a different air about them. Like they're just different.
See, when you become a Power Player, that's fantastic. When you start breaking Power Players in the leg, boy, you are now leading.
Power Player is not about, hey, just hit it one time. It's about do it again and again and again and again.
When you start going triple Power Player, that's fantastic. But when you start breaking triple Power Players in multiple legs, you are on a pace. You are leading edge.
All of you in here can do this. This is no big deal. And it's worth it. It's so worth it. It's worth the fight.
Are the people that are steering the ship. Power Players are the ones that are taking us to 1 million people.
We are in the middle of creating a dynasty. We, as a team, are in the middle of creating something that has never been done. We are going to 1 million people together. Everyone achieves more. It's Hot 1, it's Hot 2, Power Player. It's Hot 1, it's Hot 2, Power Player.
If you take the easy way out of life, your life will get harder. And if you take the hard way out, your life will get easier.
What if what they said was true? What if we could be those kind of people that he said? What if we could have that kind of life that he said? What if our business could look like the way that he said? What if this was true? And sometimes I would think, well, what if this is true? And I get my hopes up and it doesn't happen. Sometimes I thought it might have been easier to not believe and to just close my eyes. But you know what? It's not. Because once you've seen it and once you know that all this is possible, how do you turn your back on yourself? How do you turn your back on yourself? You can't.
Oh, Claude, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm going into work tired. Keep stroking. Keep stroking. Well, Claude, man, my boss got mad at me because I was listening to CDs at work. Man, I shouldn't do that. Keep stroking. Keep stroking.
There was a quote I read just recently. It's by Muhammad Ali. You guys obviously know who he is, a champion boxer. And he said, his good quote, it said, I hated every minute of training, but I said to myself, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of my life as a champion.
Man, Claude, I bought some stuff I shouldn't have bought before I even got in the business, and the payments are crippling. I have stress every day, but keep stroking. Keep stroking. Keep stroking.
You don't pay a price to chase your dream. You don't pay a price when you decide to chase your dream. Some of you think, man, I'm building this business and I have to sacrifice for it. You're not sacrificing for the business. You're sacrificing for your dream. You don't pay a price to build your dream. You pay a price if you don't build your dream. If you don't chase what you want, you will pay a price. And you'll pay it for a long time.
Nothing worth having comes without some kind of fight. You gotta kick at the darkness so it leads daylight.
Keep strong. Keep strong.
And that's what Claude and I were doing. We were standing there in the darkness in Halifax and we were surrounded by it and he just wouldn't take it. He kept kicking at it and kicking at it and kicking at it and kicking at it. He had to do something because our window was closing. If we didn't change something, nothing was going to change.
You don't get happiness by pursuing happiness. You don't get happiness by pursuing the path of least resistance. We're going to have the least. You don't get it from that. You get it from being hungry and from taking shots and from being proud of yourself and looking back and saying and looking back at the victorious moments you have in your life. And the test of persistence isn't when you cross the finish line and everyone's cheering, you walk up on stage and people can't stop clapping for it. The test of persistence comes when you're the brokest, when your life's the most mad at you, when you feel like the biggest loser. Because there's really only two options. You master your emotions or they master you. So you either listen to that in your head, tell you how bad you are and how you just screwed up, or you listen to somebody who believes in you, or you turn them around. Keep strong.
We're talking all the time, we're excited, and now I understand still at this time, my self-esteem really isn't that high. I mean, it's still kind of low. And I was just amazed at what Tim was doing. I'm like, this is awesome. At the same time I thought it was awesome, at the same time, I'm wondering, what's wrong with me? How come I'm not growing this fast? And it's getting rough, man. It's getting tough. And I started thinking back. Quit everything else. Quit baseball, quit football, quit drum corps, quit school, quit everything. And it starts getting hard. I show 34 people, personally, all knows. I'm like, dang it. I'm like, why can't I get this stupid thing going?
I feel the rain beating on my skin like an angel washing away my sins. As I'm soaking sorrow from your pain, pouring down on me. Hold tight to sorrow and my grief, 'cause it's harder to move than I believe. And my pain is my excuse to show my own complacency. So I say to you, get up, stand strong and fight the darkness you feel. Let your truth be revealed. 'Cause one day I'll be more than I could see when my thoughts were in vain of the wisdom I've gained.
I think the biggest issue that I had and the biggest label I put on myself was that I just felt so unworthy. And there's so many reasons why.
In the end, it's just a state of mind. What you want to see is what you'll find. The emotion that you feel inside, result from your subconscious mind. So try to train your mind to see the positive and bright side of things. 'Cause your success will always lie behind the failures of your life. So I say,
everybody has been labeled something. Typically, it's something negative. What we want to kind of talk about tonight is taking your label and ripping it off and throwing it away.
CDs and I was going to the seminars. As soon as I went to my first one, I wouldn't miss one of these. Oh man, Tuesdays, I just craved to go to the Tuesdays. wanted to be around you guys so badly because I was starved for positive people and people that made me feel good about who I was, right where I was, no matter what my past had been.
I'm ready to quit, man. I'm just like, I've had it. No, I'm crying. Like I can't do it. All of a sudden, my cell phone rings. Pick it up. Hey, Stud, what's happening? You out there kicking butt? Yeah, I'm getting my butt kicked. You can do it, man. You're a winner. Mark Huber.
Let me show you the path that's defeating my sorrows. Whisper truth from my life in your ear. May the words in your heart bring a better tomorrow. And the ends of your pain will be. Let me show you the path.
The person that's helping you wants you to succeed. They're there, they're helping you. That's your only support lane. There's people in your family that won't even help you as much as somebody in your upline is going to help you. Okay, if this is the last thing I do, I'm not quitting this. I'm gonna make it! Just because one guy believed in me. Unbelievable.
It said that your conscious thought stimulates around 2,000 neurons. A conscious thought is 2,000 neurons. And unconscious, your subconscious thought, requires 4 billion neurons. In a language of images. It's got to see something. Your conscious mind fires 2,000 neurons of juices inside. While in the same second, the subconscious mind will give 4 billion neurons. Just keep that in mind. We're passing the top, and we're not gonna stop. 'Cause we feed a stampede of the elephant in our mouth. And train night and day. 'Cause we crave all our drinks and of things are benevolent. Keep the elephant. Can you imagine if you had a word and it was sumo wrestling and this side Amos the Ant and Eddie the Elephant, sumo wrestling? Who are you going to bet on?
The seeds of our life are our thoughts. We have no choice over what our life produces once we have chosen our thoughts.
So why is it that we maximize the 2,000 and ignore the 4 billion? There's a 95% world out there that understands this lesson. Before it was outlawed, they did a test at a drive-in movie theater. They ran the ads, but they ran subliminally, drink Coke, drink Coke, drink Coke. And popcorn tastes great. It's just subliminal messages, but you couldn't pick it up. Your conscious mind couldn't even see it. It was the only time that movie theater sold out of Coke. And they could not keep the popcorn popping fast enough. And they said, oh, this is fantastic. Well, eventually, enough people figured out what was going on and they shut it down. They said, man, you can't be manipulating people's subconscious like that.
The real pain and desire isn't that we want something and we don't have it. The real pain and desire comes from the fact that we want something and yet we are unwilling to change and to grow to get it. Okay, somebody is going to program the subconscious mind.
Why not it be you? When someone says, oh, you listen to those CDs again, brainwash yourself, do you realize you're the only group that's not? You're the only group who consciously chooses what goes into your subconscious.
Our thinking is not necessarily a matter of intelligence. Okay? Now listen to this. Broke thinking is seldom a problem of low intelligence. It is almost always a problem of being given the wrong information.
Peter Drucker said it's very important for every leader to discover his own arrogance. You cannot change if you ignore what you need to change.
We don't necessarily believe something because it's true. We believe something because we've heard it over and over and over and over again. Then it becomes truth to us.
Between something vividly imagined and experienced and something that actually happened. And whatever you experience and believe, it will be achieved.
Understand this. If you're going to be a rascal and you try for excellence, you will be opposed. You will encounter resistance, and you will hit the point of frustration. Guaranteed. Do not be surprised or shocked to discover that that's the landscape. And don't be tempted to think that mediocrity and ease and peaceful existence is a better alternative. It's not.
You think you're tough, you think you got what it takes to be it's not that easy going against the grain when you know there's pain involved. I'll let you know that there's a paradise waiting on the other side. You got to change your thinking so that you can see it in your mind. You can't come take me, I'm not one of your kind. I don't follow the hood, nor the rules of the blind. I won't sell my freedom for some kind of guarantee. I will take my test so the heart and rise to victory. We don't follow the hood, we will stand on our own. Get united, my goodness will change this broken world. We are learning machines, bent on learning our dreams, and we'll fight for the freedom and truth to be heard.
I'm talking more about being somebody that doesn't fit the mold, that doesn't run with the sheep, that's not heading off the cliff with everybody else. You know, just wait for me. You're just a little different. You're the one that leaves the herd. That's a rascal, right?
You can't limit me, I will just compete, 'cause I strongly believe in equal opportunity. I can't be defeated, even if I don't succeed. I'll keep trying and growing till I reach my victory.
It's called the Rascal Manifesto. I was born free and I intend to live like it. This means that I will live my life while I'm alive. No one owns me except my creator. No one can put me in a box, a category, a social group, a voting block, or a classification. I'm fiercely independent, and with those aligned with me in common purpose, interdependent.
I believe in a God.
I'm a learning machine. I read, I confront brutal reality, and I grow. That's a rascal, right?
I wanted to resolve to not waste my life. To not waste a day of my life. I don't know about you, but when I had children, all of a sudden I started getting this urge like, man, I just want to do my best to raise these children. And then I started thinking about it. I bet my parents had that same thought about me when I was young. They probably said, man, I really want to raise these children to do something big with their life. And it hit me, if I just stopped and said, I'm going to have my kids do something big with their life, and I didn't do something big with my life, then who was going to do something big? Well, I'll tell you this. I think that you're here this weekend because we as a team are going to do something big. We're going to
children.
I'm not afraid to struggle because it's the struggle that makes me great. I know that excellence always lies on the other side of inconvenience. Long term, no one and nothing can defeat me because I will keep coming back stronger and better than before. I will educate myself about the true principles of freedom, and I will strive mightily to preserve freedom for the next generation. I rely on no man and no government to provide for me. I will not follow the herd of mediocrity and victim thinking. I don't follow herds. Instead, I run with a pack of rascals. Let others bask in their privileges. As for me, I will invest them in my purpose. I will defy tyranny. I will charge the hill.
I believe in a
I will
God.
make a difference.
Just think about this. You're in the policy council now, and they're having your ceremony, and you invite your whole family, your personal family. So you're on stage. All your teams are there. They're looking at you. The lights are on you. Your policy council member comes out. There's Chris and Terry Brady. There's Orrin and Lori Woodward. There's George and Jill Gazzardo. There's Bill and Jackie Lewis. Tim and Amy Marks. Claude and Lana Hamilton. Personally, they come out to greet you. You have this dream that someday of what it means to be a policy council member on the team because of the lives you change. And there's not a dry eye in the audience as your wife comes up. It's got that long sequence going on. And the policy council leader, Jill or Lori or Terry Brady, comes out and meets your wife with a brand new Team Diamond pendant that goes on her neck that matches the Team Diamond ring that goes on the man's finger. And they put this on her. They put that on her. Then Orrin comes out, says a bunch of words about you, puts on the team ring, and you're standing there, and you can't believe it. And your team goes crazy because they recognize because of your victory now. They know they can do it. They know they can do it. Most people think that working hard, getting good grades, getting a good professional position, working until you are ready to take your half pay cut is the answer. And the reality is it was the answer. It was. I would never put it down 30, 40, 50 years ago. It was the way things were done. That's history now. Those are history lessons for you. You can tell your kids you lived through the Industrial Society and you opened the door to the information age.
Stop watching. Get it. Since the destiny is about to unfold and it's going to be a big thing coming up. The team is a big thing. The team has potential that's beyond our wildest imaginations. Just as each one of you has potential just beyond your own wildest imagination. It's time to take your place. It's time to take your place, guys. Let's just go ahead and get it done. Stop watching. Let's get it done because you deserve it.
This isn't imaginary, guys. This is a leadership development factory. This is what's going on. It's going to revolutionize the country.
Stop watching.
You are walking in the door to an elite team. How do you feel walking in the door to an elite team? You've been called up. Somebody scouted you out.
Stop watching.
You're in the majors right now. You're in the majors right now. This ain't the minor leagues where you came from. So you're expected to be excellent.
Stop watching. Stop watching. Get it done. You don't have 1,000 years to do this. don't have 1,000 years to do this. We have so many people in our business that are so fantastic and talented, and they could do anything they wanted, and they know how to do the business, but they're watching and they're learning, and I'm so glad, and I love them where they're at. I really do. But they don't have 1,000 years to do this. They have families that deserve for them to step up and reach their potential. It just blows my mind beyond that's happening. I mean, don't wait. Stop watching. Let's get it done.
Fastball coming down the middle. Whack! You hit the ball! It's going over to center field. It drops in. It's a base hit. You're a brand new power player. How's it feel? How's it feel? You're walking across stage. You're a brand new power player. You did it.
It's time to take your place, guys. Let's just go ahead and get it done. Stop watching. Let's get it done because you deserve it.
But I tell you what, one of the sweetest days ever was the day that I sat down with Chris, and I showed him all of our stuff. He was like, Bill, you don't have to go to work anymore. Now understand, I didn't necessarily expect that, so I'm sitting at the table and like, Chris, don't be messing with me. I'm like, are you serious, man? He's like, yeah. He's like, you got all this money in the bank? Like, you're free, brother. I didn't even know what to do. I was like, yes. Because I hated my job. And so they set it all up. You know, I knew what time they were coming. And I tell you what, there's actually the day that you're retiring actually isn't the funnest day. The funnest day is the week before you retire. Bill, you gonna have that report on Monday? You bet. You're right on your desk, brother. I'm all over it. Man, I cannot tell you how that is the most stress-free, fun time in your life. You just walk in there every day knowing that you're totally free. Like, can't wait till Monday. And sure enough, Monday comes and your team's there and they pull up in the limo, come walking inside, and you're just sitting there waiting. I can't even describe the feeling, knowing that nobody owns you ever again for the rest of your life. I can't describe it. We walk out of the front door looking at the prison. We hop in the limo. Me and Tim Marks sit up through the sunroof, and I squeezed up next to him through the sunroof. Tim's a big boy. And he had a little video recorder, and the road leaving from the place kind of winded away, so you could catch little glimpses of the place until we got far enough that all the trees and everything covered it, and he even said right on there, last time we ever see that place. Man, wake up the next day. Actually, you don't really wake up. You don't sleep that night. You just wait till you've got backaches from laying in bed so long. You get up, just kind of look around, like, I'll never have a job again. Start thinking for a minute. I got guys on my team. Call them up. Hey, what's the weather like? I just woke up. It's 11. Start to motivate the guys and girls on your group. Man, it's awesome. And then you get your team big enough that people on your team start to retire, and you get to go to their day riding in the limo to go pick them up, and you get to visually see somebody's face when they walk out of those doors for the last time. And their kids are standing there, and their kids run up to them. They have signs, my daddy's free at 33. All the crazy, cute little signs they make. How do you put a price tag on that? Oh, that's right, this business is so tough. We drive to somebody's house and talk to them. Whew. Tough price to pay to be totally financially free. It's all a mental game. Obviously, the work isn't hard. It's just all, how much can you keep this on track? And there's only one way to keep it on track. Through those CDs, through these events and through your mentors on the team. Keep attacking, and one day you'll get to pop up in your limo and you'll drive away for the last time.
It's the most unusual, unconventional kind of business you can imagine, and it produces probably just about the best lifestyle you can imagine. You can make the kind of money that a nationally famous athlete would make without all the trappings of fame and all the problems that go along with it.
How would it be to just be able to imagine the month where you make enough money that after you pay all your expenses, you notice that you have some money left over to go into this unique, rare thing today called savings. Can you imagine the day when you get 2 commas in your savings?
Maybe it's being free from a job. You can just wake up in the morning whenever you want.
I remember the very first day I didn't have to go up and go to work. The very first morning I woke up knowing that I did not have to go do anything. You know what makes me happy about having that autonomy is that my life, I direct. I wake up in the morning, I direct.
Can you imagine what it's like when your kids are going to have memories of things that most adults never, ever, ever dare to dream of? Because you see your home every day. You don't have to go anywhere you don't want to go. You don't have to miss anything you don't want to miss.
Amy was talking about charity, and imagine you could just write him a 5-figure check just because you thought it was a good cause. Seen this Creation Science Museum, another check. I bought 4 books. I think they were like $8 a piece or something. I wrote them a check for $10,000. Just give it to them. I said, keep the change, guys.
Do you know how good it is when you owe $1,500 on your credit card and you write them a check for $2,500? So you can call them and tell them they owe you money for a change. You ever go look for a car and the first thing they ask you when you look for a car is like, well, how do you want to finance this? I mean, it would be great just to look at them and say, finance? You mean people finance stuff like this?
Anybody a lake person? Just something different about living on the water. You wake up in the morning and there's ducks out there and different things swimming around. And it's just so nice to wake up, open your eyes, look out the back window and be right in nature. It's just beautiful. Here's kind of what it looks like. You got all these little eyes and stuff you use as living area. It's 3 stories. It's got an elevator in it. We live on this canal and it's west facing, so we have the sunset every night. And about 38 feet into our house starts the pool. I think the pool's 60-some feet, 68 feet long.
It's going down to the Key West in your yacht, and we're down just about a couple miles off the Key West, middle of the night. Here's me. Here is 14-foot, 1,200-pound hammerhead. He comes by 2 bites. Chomp 1, half of 140-pound fish gone. Chomp 2, total fish gone.
It's having more pair of underwear than is required between wash cycles. It's getting new windshield wipers on your car before you need them.
Then they send you to Maui. Your policy council members are going to be waiting for you there. They're going to take you around. They're going to take you to Lanai and get some fishing, and they're going to take you on the motorcycle rides around the backways, and they're going to take you to the road to Hana.
And this should just get you flat excited. This is in about a 3-year period of time. Now listen to this. We had sushi and champagne on the catamaran at sunset and the Sir Francis Drake Strait on our 9th anniversary. We liked it so much, did it again on our 10th.
So we head over to St. Thomas and we walk into this famous jewelry store there. So the man says, what can I help you with? And Chris says, she's looking at 4-carat diamond rings. I said, I'm looking at anniversary rings. Have you ever gone into a jewelry store and asked to see their 4-carat solitaire diamond rings? They don't have them most of the time, but this jeweler down there does, just so you know. So anyway, he gets this tray out, and I'm telling you, it was about 2 feet tall, and it's just tray after tray after tray after tray of settings for 4-carat diamond rings. And Chris says, that's the one she wants. And the man, and I said, no, I really want the anniversary ring. The salesman, he looks at me, he goes, ma'am, if you buy that 4-carat solitaire, I'll throw in the anniversary ring. So he walks out onto this deck, and he looks at me, and he goes, what's going on? He's like, what's up with you, you know? Because he could tell I wasn't real happy inside, and I said, I don't know. I said, I just have so much buyer's remorse about that ring. I said, I don't feel like I'm good enough for it. And he said, you know what? You didn't buy the ring. I did. And stop insulting me. So now I wear it to attract the fish when I'm fishing.
Snorkeled off the shore of Maui, Hawaii. Caught stingray and jack in the the 10,000 Islands region of Southwest Florida. Shop for jewelry in the streets of St. Martin. Helicopter toured the island of Kauai, Hawaii. Snowmobiling in northern Michigan with the Woodwards. We went on the 2-week cruise of the Mediterranean. It was like 15 days and went to 8 different countries and didn't spend a nickel. Rented speedboats in San Diego Bay. Flew to Salt Lake City, Utah on a private chartered plane for 1 night and 1 meal. Went to our Florida house 14 times in the first year we bought it. Parasailed at Peter Island. Snorkeled the bass at Virgin Gorda. Ate lunch at Bitter End Yacht Club in Virgin Gorda, one of my favorite places. You got to go to a place called Saba Rock. Took the kids to Disney 3 times in 1 year. Flew the Florida Everglades on an airboat. Jet skied the Great Lakes with perfect waves for jumping. Rented battery cars in Key West with Tim and Amy. Then got a massage under a palm tree on the beach. And had a Virgin Pina Colada. Ate the world's best French fries in St. Martin's Island in French Virgin Islands. Chartered a 100-foot catamaran and sailed it with our leaders to Prickly Pear Island, French Virgin Islands, where we had a grilled chicken dinner on the beach. Boated to Captiva Island with Tim and Amy Marks. Snorkeled with Hawaiian sea turtles in Kauai. Toured the battlefields of Gettysburg and the monuments of D.C. with our boys. Took the leap of faith at Atlantis Resort in the Bahamas. Competitive kart racing against my friends in Detroit. Beat most of them. Saw the Lord of the Dance and Danny Gans in Vegas on someone else's money. Saw the War of 1812 reenactment on Mackinac Island, Michigan. Took a carriage ride complete with a postilion in Colonial Williamsburg. Saw a black bear on Skyline Drive in the mountains of Virginia. Saw dolphins jumping at the miserable mile of Florida's Lee Island coast. Saw fireworks in Washington, D.C. on the 4th of July. Toured castles in England and Wales. We even got a little piece of a castle 1,100 years old to bring back. Toured the HMS Victory wooden battleship in Portsmouth Harbor. It's the one Nelson won the battle and got killed in Trafalgar on in 1805. Rode scooters around Key West. Discovered Mel Fisher's Treasure Museum. Met John Maxwell at a private meeting in Orlando, Florida. Motorcycled with Tim Marks in the pouring down rain. And our bottom lips got shot beat until they were numb. Played indoor football on New Year's Eve with a bunch of you guys. We want you to have that. We want it for you. We want it for you. You can do it. It's worth it. Repeat after me. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. God bless you guys.
Build your days on a foundation of positive thoughts.
Our life here on earth is much the same as a beautiful quilt on display. The pattern is there. We're given the cloth to form the blocks each day. As children, we choose the reds and the golds, the pinks and the blues and the greens. We've never yet seen the drabness that comes with the shattering gray of our dreams. We form the blocks haphazardly with no thought to hue or design. It is only when it is half finished do we notice the passing of time. It is then we can see the red and the gold more beautiful with patches of gray, just like the darkest nights of our lives are made bright by the breaking of day. As the quilt stretches out in my twilight years and I add a few stitches each day, I can see the touch of my master's hand as I look at those patches of gray. Life wasn't meant to be an array of bright colored pinks and blue. He knew there would be patches of gray when he gave the pattern to you.
Remind yourself often that you are a creature of God and have the power to achieve any dream by lifting your thoughts. Our children need models, not critics. There's plenty of critics out there, so how about we go out and be the model for them, not their critic.
Accept people where they're at. Accept them with their faults and all. Offer them a safe haven where they can come in and grow. So we need to love one another, regardless of how they're treating you. You know what? Get it together. Figure out how to work together as a team. To quit fighting each other and instead fight together for a noble cause. That is so important, to get ourselves out of the way and realize, you know what? People are counting on us. We have a job to do. We have a calling, and we are going to fulfill that calling. So I encourage you to read the books and apply them. And don't read for your husband and don't read for your wife, read for yourself. In order for you to have success, it's going to include growth and change, which is kind of a funny thing. Change is inevitable, but growth is optional.
Grow the strengths and work on the weaknesses. Don't prioritize your schedule. schedule your priorities.
The biggest mistake that you can ever make is not making one or not attempting to make one. So count your blessings every day. Live the life that God intended for you with grace, strength, courage, and confidence.
When you feel like you don't know if it's worth it anymore, I'm telling you, push a little harder. Just keep going, because I'm telling you, the victories are there. It may not feel like it, but they're there.
There's going to be times on this trip that you're going to have to fight. You're going to have to fight harder than you think you can. And you're going to have to fight yourself, most of all. You have no idea what you're capable of. You have no idea what's waiting for you. Believe enough to get there. And if you can't, we'll believe enough for you for now.
I know you're supposed to die to self, but if I could tell my critics something, here's what I would tell them.
Don't mess with me.
Don't be messing with me.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me.
Don't do it.
No one's ever erected a statue to a critic. Critics are cowards. Criticism is the death gargle of a non-achiever.
Yeah, I remember one time I was showing a plan and someone says, well, you know, I've never seen anybody who's ever made any money at this. I said, well, your journey is ended. What you messing with me for?
Scooter, trust me, you do not want to mess with me.
Don't take that helmet off.
Don't mess with me.
The old Tim would have just said, BAM!
Talk to me like that, chump.
How about this one? I heard this one the other day. I'm the type of guy that's got to know everything about it before I even get started. And he was married. Somebody will get that on the drive home, but
Be careful before you start chirping, okay?
Because I know what's happened to you guys. How many people, your friend was just telling you how much they hate being in debt. And you call them up, hey, I got a way to get you out of debt. Well, I wouldn't do that. You idiot, you just told me.
Just one time. Let me reach across the table. I know it will work. Come on, just one time.
Do not mess with me.
don't mess with me.
Mess with me?
I want you to walk out of here and I want you to have thick skin. I want you to understand you've got your hands on the biggest, most audacious business opportunity that has ever come. And don't embarrass the team with having lack of posture.
Don't mess with me, brother.
Don't mess with me, knucklehead.
You know, sometimes you share this like, well, let me tell you why that won't work. I said, whoa, listen, I wasn't really looking for your opinion on whether it would work or not. You see, because I know it works.
What you do, speak so loudly. What you say, I cannot hear. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I don't have a job. Don't mess with me.
Then, hey, listen, I checked this out. I read up on all the stuff they gave me. I listened to CDs. I went to their meetings. I met these people. I looked them in the eye. I know my personal financial situation. I see where these people are going. And beyond all that, I know me. And I know that with these people's help, plugging into a system and learning some of these principles, I will not quit on myself. And I'll certainly not bow down and slow down to the pace of a whiny critic who doesn't think that anything in life should be achieved. It should be handed to him.
Like if you could have taken a course in high school called How to Be Rich and Have a Great Marriage, how many people would take that course? Yeah. Oh, who would have taught it?
What you messing with me for?
Now, have you ever tried to argue with somebody who thinks they've arrived? Here's how you argue with that type of a person about truth. Oh yeah? Yeah. Oh yeah? Yeah.
Talk to me like that, chump.
Winston Churchill said, and I'm going to kind of paraphrase for modern parlance, he said something like this: bring it.
Leaders must decide on what matters in life before they can live a life that matters.
All worthwhile men have good thoughts, good ideas, good intentions. But precious few ever translate those into action.
Rock like the richest and acquired fame. You gotta risk it all and then say bring on the pain. Because the dreams are what fighting for is not just a game. You gotta dance in the fires and then breathe in the flames. Yeah, this is a life that you've been given to dream in. Tonight is never gonna end. Play it safe, you got to live on the edge to win. You make your destiny.
You know what? Everybody has baggage. Great. Leave the bags at the door and let's go forward. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. Let's go forward. That's what we're worried about. So many people want to look. But you don't understand. It's my baggage. It's following me around here. Hey, kick it.
Take a step forward in life and let your dreams take control of your mind. You'll find your journey starts deep inside. So you walk the yard and imagine there's some others to make. You want to know 6 guns and a yacht with a plane.
More powerful than the will to win is the courage to begin. Get started.
We have to assume responsibility for our business. Period. You should have your power player sheet that keeps you focused. That's why we made it. Now, because you got all those circles on there, right? I call it, I got spaces, I just need faces. So each month, you know how deep you're going, you know where you're at. Every day, you should look at that. Every day.
You make your destiny.
Danielson, look eyes. Slaps my head, always look eyes. And that's what I feel like. It's like we keep telling people build depth. It's like, look eyes. You got to build depth. And if something isn't happening in 5 days, 5 to 7 days, you should be alarmed. But every day you should be saying, okay, what's on the board? What needs to happen specifically?
There's a fabulous book called Eat That Frog on Procrastination. That was a huge book for me. That if we just handle the hard things first, that day just seems so easy. So easy rather than go, well, I'm going to save that for last because that's a toughie. No, do it first. But don't wait to be good to start. Don't say, well, I'm just not good enough to start this yet. If I just get a little more books and just a little bit more of this and I'll start. You don't have to be good to start. You just have to start. Leadership is always forward thinking. You have to be a forward thinker. You gotta believe big things are possible for you guys. Don't believe small, and you're gonna get small dreams. Believe big, and you're gonna get big dreams. Leadership requires courage. Courage to transform our lives. It's courage in action is what it is, leadership. The thing is, courage is not planned. You can never plan to be courageous. It's something that you choose to do when you're in a situation.
You make your destiny. This is a life that you've been given to dream in. Tonight is never gonna end. Play it safe, you got to live on the edge to win. You make your destiny.
You've got to set goals. You got to get fired up about something. And I don't care what you think about, I'm not capable of this or that. And you have got to start reading. You got to start listening to tapes. You got to start. I can't discipline you. I can't make you do that. I'll tell you this. You will be good when you decide to be good. And you will excel when you decide to excel. And you'll win when you decide to win. God bless you. think we've re-emphasized and explained this enough. Depth is everything. Depth is everything. The first phase of depth is getting a grip. I mean, getting a grip in the bottom of your team. See, because the master strategy in the business is driving depth. You help this person, find this person, help them find that person, help them find that guy, and you keep going. And by driving depth, a lot of great things happen.
If a leader will go build depth, everything else will happen. Everything will happen. You cannot build a taproot 100 levels in depth without finding someone that'll go build this business. You understand? You can't do it. I dare you.
If it wasn't going 10 levels deep, why was I leaving my house? If I wasn't going to make that taproot go 10 levels deep, so how many of us have heard that? Everybody's heard that, but did we learn it?
Then we got this house plan over here, we're doing business launch over here, man, this guy's fired up, and Susie, she's getting in, as soon as she gets her paycheck, they start telling you all the stories. Then the upline says, yeah, the house, the bottom. I don't like this counseling stuff. I want to mention with Orange.
Just fire the manager in you. I know you want to manage. Management would be a lot easier. Wouldn't it just be great? You just start a guy, now here's what I want you to do. Now you get out there and do it. The whole reason we created Team Approach, is we realized the first law of networking. Here it is. No one will do anything ever. Oh man, I've got my guy, this guy, he's gonna take off, he's gonna explode. He's not gonna do anything. This guy here, he's big. He's got a big names list, fired up. Ain't gonna do squat.
Depth allows you to get to the point where no one, no personality, no whimsical activity, nothing holds you, the leader, hostage in growing your business towards your future. You're not held hostage by anybody.
Since we know the first law of networking is no one will ever do anything ever, you can break the law only yourself. When you decide, say, I'll prove that that law doesn't work, and you go break the rule by going and doing the work. Then, because you broke the rule, you give other people the permission. They say, well, I'm not willing to break it quite that far, but I'll break it 5 and 2 on the side. If you're not happy with your team, you only have one answer. You must go to the mirror and you must have a talk with the person obstructing the growth of the team.
Sorry about that, buddy. Love you guys. Fired up. See you.
Every one of you has a God-given potential. Every one of us. And I believe you were called. You were called for such a time as this. And we are here for a reason. We're not just here to take up space. We're here to lead people to truth.
We're a team of people that'll do what's right, even if it costs us. We're a team of people that'll stand for the right principles, even if we're criticized.
You can never give up your hope. Never give up your hope. There is always hope for a better tomorrow. Always hope for a better year. There's always hope for that person. Don't give up hope.
Someday your time is going to be gone, and you're going to look back and think, what did I spend my time on? Henry David Thoreau said it is not enough to be busy. So too are the ants. The question is, what are you busy about?
Can't you see that the road's much brighter when your focus is enlightened by your purpose divine? Can't you see that your toes much lighter when your focus is infected with a positive mind? Let me tell you that the time stops ticking when you're driven. Let me tell you that you know you're living when you're driven. Let me tell you that you can't stop giving when you're driven.
Live your life on purpose. Hope sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and achieves the impossible.
Can't you see that the times you've suffered are more worth it when you know you change another man's life? Can't you see that the dreams you're given not to drive you to your purpose where the spirit resides?
I want you to understand that the thoughts you have are getting you the results in life that you have right now. And if you begin to change your thoughts, you will begin to change your results. And if you go read the biographies of the greatest Americans, the ones that stood for principles, you will see that they believed in absolutes, that they believed in right and wrong. And they didn't just go with the crowd, well, whatever everybody else thinks. They said what's right and we'll do what's right, regardless of the consequences.
You are going to have a great life. Focus on where you can be, not where you've been. It's good that you've been where you've been. Learn from it, move forward. But let's look to the future now.
Die to self. Will it matter 5 years from now, whatever the conflict is? Will it matter 5 years from now that you really think you need to drop to that level and argue about it, or talk about it, or die on that hill?
Ladies, you can make your husbands, but you don't have to. Let me tell you this, you can break your husbands.
Don't you think that we could make a difference in this world if we could get more men and women to see the personal fulfillment, the intellectual quality, and the income that they could have doing this business and actually spending time with their children all day long? I think it starts with us in this room, and that we can do it. Let's get out there and stop making a living and make a life.
Let me tell you that your heart is thriven when you're driven.
Marcus Aurelius said, don't live as though you have 1,000 years. You know, at some point in time, we're born. And at some point in time, we die. And in between, there's the dash. See, what will you do in your dash?
Our destiny is to regenerate society, one person at a time. In 1776, Edward Gibbon, an Englishman, wrote Why Rome Fell. And tell me if these sound familiar. The love of show and luxury, a widening gap between the rich and the poor, freakishness in the arts posing as originality. Listen to this, guys. Increased desire to live off the state. How many people sound like he was writing about America today? Guys, if that doesn't waken you up to a bigger cause, don't get me wrong, I hope you have every car you want. I hope you take a vacation of the month. But in those 3 weeks you're working, I hope you understand the mission you've been given.
That team, they're different. You better believe it. We are different. We live by the motto of have fun, make money, make a difference.
I didn't know how bad it was until I came into an environment like this and I saw how happy people could be. You know, when you live in your own little world and you watch your same little TV shows and you hang out with the same people in your neighborhood, you figure everybody is like this.
I can feel all the power inside like a lightning bolt racing through my mind. Every time that I think about why I'm here, my life, my call, my time to fly. When I stand up tall and proud, you'll be the one who's called to alter lives. You see, I get all fired up, feel the energy that seeps in through my dream.
And you come to the team and you realize what is out there and what you're missing. And I remember fighting it for a long time, you know, and you realize there are fairy tale marriages out there. There are dreams that people are getting.
Do you understand that it's big what we're talking about? It's not just little. This isn't like oh, football, let's go do this. You know, this is big. What we're talking about is big.
So realize what you guys have is work, Granted, you're offered that. Whether you choose to take that offer, I don't know. I hope you do.
Hope you do.
We'll let Bill start.
Yeah, and then, you know, you just do a couple of them, and I'll mix and match them or whatever, so. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me, knucklehead.
Here you go.
Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me.
Don't be messing with me.
Don't you mess with me.
Don't do it.
Don't pick your nose in public.
What you messing with me for?
Go mess with him. We get it?
Perfect.
I hope so.
Can you
Perfect.
imagine what he's going to do with that?
At some point in my life, I had to ask, what wilt thou have me to do? And I can't think of anything better to do with my life than to build communities of people and lead them to truth. Like I said, I would fight for someone's right to disagree with me. All I encourage people to do is do their own study. Every man and every woman ought to be a theologian. Every one. Because it's that big of an issue. Oh, you don't have to read thousands of books. But you better know why you believe what you believe.
And I had gotten a hold of one of these big inner tubes and taken it out in this rowboat, and I had this plan that I sprung on my father. Hey, Dad, I'd like to jump out of the boat in this inner tube and hang on to it and kick my way to shore, and this just sounded so fun to me, you know? And what do you think happened as soon as I hit that water? My little arms couldn't hang on to the inner tube. Up they went, down I went, disappeared into that dark water. And I see people do this in their lives. They trust in their inner tubes of philosophy that they obtained at college, or the science that they've read about, or the movies and the authors they found that back up their peculiar worldview of God denial. And we hang on to all kinds of inner tubes that we're quite sure are going to prevent us from sinking into the dark water. We're just sure that we've got it figured out. We've got this inner tube of how we think. I like to think of God as, I'm sure God would work this way. And we invent our own gods and shape them like an inner tube and make them fit our needs so we can go on our adventures exactly the way we want. But then this Bible stands there and says, no, there's things called gravity and buoyancy, and there's physical laws that work here. And in the Bible, there's spiritual ones that say, when you really need your inner tubes that you've constructed and blown up for yourself, you will find out that they're nothing but air. And they will not sustain you when the dark water comes. Like if somebody would have asked me, Tim, where are you going when you died? I'm pretty sure I'm going to heaven, because I don't want to go to hell. That would have been my answer. Like I had a choice. Well, you know, I'm not much into the heat thing, so I guess I'll like to go to heaven. That'd be kind of nice. It doesn't work that way.
You see, a lot of us would think that, well, if you knew my track record, if you knew my past, I know that God could never forgive me of that. And if you knew God's grace, you know that He could wipe the whole slate clean. And that's the amazing thing of God's love. What a gift it is to be forgiven. And one of the greatest things you see God's forgiveness. Because no matter how much you've sinned, when God's grace enters your life, when you surrender and accept Jesus Christ, the slate is wiped clean, and He can take the weakest vessel and do a great work.
There's only one way to heaven, and it's through the blood of Jesus Christ.